credibility in the rooms that they lead. So today I wanted to talk about a question that I received today, and I actually wrote it down. So the question was, how do you prevent being overlooked or ignored during high stakes meetings? So this points to a problem in visibility. And oftentimes what I see with women when they get promoted into either being a director or a VP or a senior leadership level is that they continue to operate like they are an operator or an individual contributor. And so what happens is people don't know the impact of the work that they're doing. And when you get into senior leadership level, it's no longer just about executing and getting the job done. It's also about the impact of the work and the visibility into the impact of the work that your team is doing. And so at that level, what I tend to see is that women have a fear in promoting the work that their team is doing. They have a fear in talking about their achievements, and sometimes they tend to see that as bragging, or they might think that the work would speak for itself and people will magically know about the work that they're doing. But that's not how it works in the corporate world. People don't know, and the cost of doing that and not speaking about the impact and bringing visibility into the results that your team is doing. The problem with not doing that is that you will get overlooked when it comes to high stakes meetings because people literally don't know the impact of your work. They don't know. Number two is you may start to be put in an operator box. The problem with being put in an operator box when you're in senior leadership is that when it's time to promote someone into a strategic role, your name doesn't come to mind. Even though you're the hardest working leader in that vicinity, people don't see you that way. Instead, they see you as someone who is more of a contributor and who just gets things done. And that's where you start to see promotion gaps. And what I tend to see with women is that they think that the organization doesn't value their talent. In some cases, that could be the reason. But when you're someone that doesn't bring visibility into not just the work you're doing, but how the work you're doing is contributing to the overall goal of the organization, you will find yourself being overlooked. You will find the fact that your leadership influence is unable to get things done, and it could affect the way that you continue to show up in your organization. So what do you do? First of all, is understanding that talking about your achievements and the work that your team is doing is not bragging. It's not a thing of pride. Yes, in some cases there are people who do that, but your goal is to sell your team and not undersell them. That's one of your key responsibilities. And so you have to take personal responsibility for that. When you are in the presence of the right senior leadership teams, you have to bring up some of the key achievements that your team is doing to be able to move the organization where they're going. So there's a way that you do this, and we teach this in our community on how you can do this. But being cognizant and aware of the fact that visibility at your level is key to the work that you're doing is one of the key ways to, or one of the major ways that can help you in improving the way that people see you so that you can stop being overlooked. So I hope you found this useful. If you're someone who's just getting promoted into senior leadership, stay tuned. We do have a tool that we're building to help you discover where you may be leaking credibility and influence as you go on your corporate journey. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk more about it in subsequent videos. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye now.